Hi, Stephen Holder of the Indy Star coming to you here with Gregg Doyel. We're at NRG Stadium in Houston. The Colts, Gregg, they won a football game. First time in a month. They've snapped a 3-game losing streak, and they tried to give this one away. You know what they do. But they found a way to win this game. We'll give them some credit. Just what you see today, was this a team that kind of found a way to finish, or did they just sort of run into an inferior opponent? What'd you see?
A little bit of both. I mean, the Texans had the chance to win, and the Texans caught 2 balls in the end zone in the last 30 seconds, but they were both out of bounds. And then 4th down, the Colts made that play, Jabal Sheard. So I struggle to give too much credit. They found a way to, I mean, yeah, the Texans found a way to not finish it. But let's say this, T.Y. Hilton has been ragged on by a lot of people around here, okay, by me. Right, and he was great today. He was superb today.
Yeah, and I will say this, I think defensively, they've done their job for the most part the last couple of weeks. Look, today they had Tom Savage. So again, not talk about not giving him too much credit, but Tom Savage actually, I know how this sounds, Tom Savage actually stepped up in the 4th quarter. He made some throws, and he was significantly more accurate. It's like he got up off his deathbed after playing some of the worst football you've ever seen through 3 quarters. But, you know, defensively, they get Nate Hairston make a pass deflection at the goal line on 3rd down, Jabal Sheard with the walk-off sack on 4th down. And look, they're not a good football team, these Colts, but somebody's got to win the game. Somebody has to make a play and win the game. Let's talk about T.Y. real quick. Just, I think effort there, you know, in terms of getting up off the ground, for example, finishing that play, and him and Brissett hooking up changes the complexion of things, doesn't it? Yeah,
I mean, he's an alpha athlete in a sport full of alpha athletes. There can only be a couple guys that are more alpha than everybody else, and he's one of those guys. And he outran Jonathan Joseph, who's a great cornerback, outran him for 1 touchdown, made that bizarre diving move that worked and for another touchdown. And he disappears sometimes with help from Brissett. And then, but when he shows up, man, he shows up, and it's a you know, 21-gun salute when he shows up. But also, there's a little bit of news.
Yes.
And I'll let you have it.
So you obviously, I think, know him by now. Vontae Davis was inactive for this game. He was. It depends on how you want to view it. Was he benched? Did he not want to play? Answers are a little elusive now. But we talked to Coach Chuck Pagano after the game, and he said it was
it's a coach's decision.
Is he healthy?
It's a coach's decision. It's a coach's decision.
Coach's decision. That's what I was told yesterday. But there's something going on here. There's a lot of smoke, and it's my belief, and I think there's some evidence to support this. Something happened there between Vontae and this football team. They are not on the same page.
Oh, they're at odds. They're sideways.
They are not on the same page. Pagano said he'll be back next week, but this is a situation we have to watch. We know they talked about trading him, didn't happen. I think his career in Indy is coming to an end here. So anyhow, that's the story from here. Thanks for watching. I'm Stephen Holder with Gregg Doyel. Thanks for watching Indy Star.